Jesus.
All right. Cut your racial slurs out. Let's go.
Okay.
Excuse
So,
me, I prefer
last
talking
time-
about sexual objects.
We were like rolling through. We went around that one town, and we were just those guys were trying to ambush us, but we saw them and scared them off. And we were just sort of, doing our thing.
Going? You just fucking ditched while you're giving your spiel. Okay, keep going. I'm just.
So anyway, we
Keep
talked
going.
to Jet. Guess he had to put his hands down his pants. Anyway.
I had to walk off cam for that.
This is a PG-13.
Stop watching my stream, first of all. Pay attention to the game. Log out of WoW.
Attention!
Anyway, so we had some good heart-to-heart with Jet, and then, Shirazé got a little bit too questiony, and it, hurt his feelings, and he, just sort of left, and she felt bad, and she apologized, but she didn't know if he heard it or not. She was just she felt bad. She was just curious. And, so yeah, and then we came upon frickin' T-Rex, man. And everybody wanted to run away, except for Saskia. Saskia's like, no, we're gonna fight this thing. And Jet's all like, well, I can't abandon Saskia. And so, he was like, but I have a spell that could possibly help out, just turn it into a harmless little rabbit. We're all like, well, I guess we're not going to leave Saskia and Jet to die. And then we started fighting the thing, and it went over and it went for the donkey. And then we found out that in order to attack it, we had to get in its attack radius, which meant that we had to take attacks of opportunity. And Natalia got smacked down. Jet tried to cast his spell and it failed the first time. But thankfully, the second time, it got off. And it turned the fearsome dino into a cute little bunny, and we murdered it. And yeah.
That's some good shit. So yeah, you guys were just leaving this town because you tried to sell the skull, but they're like, nah, yo. Oh wait, you did sell it though, right? You settled for
Yeah,
30?
well, we kind of we
no,
asked them to sell it for us. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me actually write that down so I don't forget about that. Yeah, or did you guys want to... So, I guess you can choose what part of the day it is. So, it's supposed to be the 7th. I don't know if you want it to be the morning or the night, or if you want to leave town right away, or did you want to do anything else here?
I mean, we could probably stay in town, right? They're nicer accommodations than our wagon. Although our wagon's pretty...
I would rather not stay in... Well, I don't know. I'm just, sketchy about what to do with my Pegasus, man. I don't know when to fucking take my Pegasus.
Could let it go.
You know what? You could shut up.
Jesus.
I could shut up, but that's probably not going to happen.
Alright, well then I'm not letting my Pegasus go.
Oh, wait, so if I shut up, you'll let it go?
I'll think about it.
Okay, I'll think about shutting up.
Okay.
Jesus.
Anyhoozles. I kind of, in my head, was thinking that the T-Rex attack was kind of happening in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I would think that it would be kind of nice to stay in an inn or something,
Sure, you guys can do that. There are stables and stuff, too, that you guys can keep your card and Pegasus at if you want. Is that a cohesive plan y'all are doing?
I guess.
I guess the Natalia's probably going to stay up since she's not trusting people with her Pegasus.
But
yeah,
you could take the wagon outside of town and stay outside of town if you want.
that's fine.
You guys could camp outside of town if you really wanted.
Let's all get a good night's sleep, huh?
All right. Are you guys looking for like a nice inn or like a
Medium.
cheap medium? All right. So yeah, you can
I'm
get
okay
there.
with a gold piece a night.
Oh, then you'll get a fancy inn with that. A gold piece for each of you is a very fancy inn.
You want to do each, or you want to do boys and girls?
Like each room is a gold. You don't have to, boys and girls, unless you want to lower the cost or whatever.
Okay, that's on me.
It will also be a gold for your cart and Pegasus.
So 6
I'll
gold.
take care of that gold.
All right. Make sure you deduct those off.
Too
your
late.
character
I've
sheet.
already deducted it from my character sheet.
Okay, well, I'm tipping the place an extra gold to like make sure nothing sketchy happens to my peg.
Sure. Roll me a d20.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
All right. Yeah. You guys sleep the night and nothing happens.
Cool.
You wake up and your Pegasus is well rested. Your what is it? A donkey or a horse? You have a donkey, right?
We have 2 donkeys,
One named
Frank and
Rion.
Rion.
Yeah. So yeah,
Two
they're both
asses.
they're both looking mighty fine. Two mighty fine asses at your disposal. So you guys wake up in the morning. You guys get complimentary breakfast in the inn. Everything's all fancy. And yeah, you guys can head out or do some whatever you want to do in town.
I don't think we need to do any shopping, right? We're good on supplies.
Yeah, we kind of sold off all the things last session that we wanted to sell in town, so or that we could, since they don't buy weapons here.
Right, they don't buy weapons here. Okay.
They do not buy any weapons here. Are y'all heading
So, yeah.
to the next
Yep,
point of the
think
map?
so.
taking the road to the next town.
We're headed to the Wigro.
To the Wee Grove.
The Wigroves.
So if we measure this, I think it's about 2 days worth of travel. So yeah, on your first day, give me whoever wants to be on the lookout, perception checks. Whoever wants to guide the way, give me survival checks. Or I think you have such a high survival that we don't need to make them, but just maybe we do. Okay. The perceptions of godlike. So yeah, you're traveling along and you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Everything looks all cash. But with that perception check, I'll just give you this as well. You could have talked to people in town and you would have maybe asked like how the road ahead was and stuff. You've been hearing that things are supposed to get more dangerous the closer you get to Geffen and stuff like that because people have been hearing people have been like getting attacked more around like basically around this area. Like they've been seeing more activity of stuff going on in like this area, like around here. Like people traveling on this road and like people who just like venture into these woods have been hearing or seeing stuff. And so you'll hear that no one's actually heard from Wee Grove in a little bit. Like in the past 3 or 4 days, no one's
the
heard
mayor
from her.
kind of told us a little bit. Well, last session she told us a little bit of.
Do you remember what she told you?
Didn't she say that like
Only that they could use adventurers like us because they don't really have a defense
Geffen
mechanism.
had
Because
like asked for aid from
Yeah.
Payon and but they hadn't heard from Payon, right?
Correct. Who asked for aid? I don't know
Wasn't it Geffen?
was it Geffen?
I don't remember the exact town. I know it was a southern town from Nala.
Stop that.
No,
if
I thought
said
Payon.
definite, yeah. If no,
I'm
if
pretty sure you said Payon requested aid.
Did I?
No, they were requesting aid from the northern towns. And I think they requested aid from like Nala and Payon, but Nala, they were saying that they don't like have fighters and stuff because they like
Right.
they basically pay on to basically like take care of them and deal with any problems or issues that would arise there. And so whichever town it was that was asking for aid, I can't recall exactly, but whichever town it was, I recall they had asked for aid from like Payon, but the mayor was telling us that they hadn't heard from Payon, I believe. So they like that's why she was saying like, oh, like maybe you could help out down there because like they've requested aid, but like so far no one's responded.
Yeah, so if I said Geffen, that's a misspeak because Geffen is one of the strongest places, so they don't need help. But it's supposed to be this place was asking for help, and no one or Payon
Negro was asking for help from Payon, and
yeah, like they sent people up to Nala to ask for help, and Nala's like, "Yo, we give stuff from Payon," and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna go Payon," and then like Nala just hasn't seen any troops come out of Payon or anything. But they heard that they will ask Geffen for help, but they don't know if anyone from Geffen is down there or whatever. But so yeah, you might be expecting some danger zone. But yeah,
danger.
But yeah, the first day of travel is uneventful. You don't even see any travelers on the road or anything.
Of course, when I roll like the best perception to check, it's uneventful.
Well, maybe it would have been eventful if you rolled a pad in perception check. Who knows?
Maybe.
But yeah, you guys can bed down for the night and just roll me perceptions on your watch, unless you're doing anything special during your watches or anything.
Are you still doing your fancy spell stuff?
Yes, I am.
I'll opt to stay up because I think knowing this info, I'd be a little paranoid.
Oh, paranoid.
Just want to take some extra precautions.
Okay.
Give me just a moment, please.
A moment is all yours, sir.
There's my perception check for at night.
Mirka leveled up also with me, okay, and I'm teaching her a new bonus trick. It's called Guide. I don't know if you know RP it or not, but I'm actually asking if Jay will help me with that.
Jay's not here.
Jet, sorry.
It's okay.
I just
need
linked
help
it so
with?
you can see what it is. It's a trick that animal companion.
Oh, look at this. Holy shit.
Anyway, I'm asking him for help. I actually get this trick right off the bat, but I'm not right off the bat. But I mean, I get it. It's already mine. But I'm asking him for help on training her how to do that. I'll wait till you're done.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like this thing is supposed to help him. I don't know how he's supposed to help train it too. I mean,
but that's the thing. He's already blind. So.
No, yeah, but you're saying like this trick teaches Mirka to be a guide for blinded people.
I think what he's saying is like he's teaching Mirka to be a guide, and he's wanting to, in the RP sense, ask Jet if while he's working on training Mirka to do this, if Mirka can like practice with Jet. So like work at guiding Jet. So
purely an RP thing.
It's kind of like
I understood the RP thing. You were just describing it very strange to me. Like you wanted him to help teach it be a guide. Not be the subject of
I wanted
guided.
his help. I wanted his help.
Like the way you're saying is like, I want your help, but he's not helping. You're helping him by letting it guide him.
Kinda.
Okay, yeah, I was super confused. I'm like,
he's assisting.
Blind.
There you go. He's assisting.
Sure. Okay, he will assist you by letting you test run your guide on him.
Okay, so did you want to switch to a different map, or you just want me to make my perception rolls? Because I do believe we're also. I don't want to use rations, so I'm going to go hunt too before we turn in for the night.
Sure. We don't need to go to another map unless you roll an encounter.
Okay. So here's my survival for hunting. I'm sure that's.
Yeah, you can find food for this day and night. I don't know if you have any left over from last time.
No, I probably got rid of it because it probably wasn't good anymore.
Okay. Yeah, you guys don't need to use up rations.
Okay. So again, I do this day today. I do. We're in forest still.
You're kind of more in open plains. You'll get more near
Okay.
forest area the next day when you're closer to the town.
Okay, then I bring back whatever I bring back. You can decide.
Gazelle.
Yeah, some nice plump gazelle.
I was thinking go with capybara, maybe. Giraffe.
You have a damn gazelle, all right?
Okay, I have a gazelle.
T-Rex tail.
Yeah, I wonder actually was T-Rex meat edible? Should we have chopped some of that up?
Yeah, you could have.
You like now.
So
Think
wait,
about
what's
that.
the watch going on? Are you casting that watch
Yes,
spell?
I am casting my watch.
So just you and Natalia are staying up all night watching?
Yep.
Okay. If you guys want to RP any conversations you want to have during the
Yeah.
night, or
So, Shirazé, is wanting to talk to Jet about possibly trading some spells. Like she has a scroll. Well, not a scroll. It's like a magic tome with unused spell that she already knew, so she didn't need to learn it.
Right? She still got that spell book.
Yeah, so she has a spell book. She's got one unused spell on it, and so she was just wondering, like, she believes he had mentioned that he had some spells that he might be willing to trade, and she was wondering what spells that he might be willing to trade for.
Before he lets you know, he asks you what spells you have available that you want to trade. And he will, in not so much words, but he will imply that he is a stronger caster than what he thinks you are, and he has obviously more powerful spells than you probably have, so he kind of wants to see if you have anything interesting before he reveals, like, what kind of spells he would give up.
Yeah, so I believe the one that I have is Featherfall.
Ooh, yeah, he'd be interested in that. What level spell is that? 1?
It's a level 1 spell.
Okay, I will. Alright, so is everyone like listening around when you guys are talking about this?
I'm not making any attempts to conceal it. I'm pretty comfortable with the party knowing, my business.
To be honest, it doesn't really. Sasuke has no horse in this race, so it's not like he doesn't care, but he's not paying any particular attention.
Okay.
If they decide they want to keep this secret, he's okay with that.
He doesn't want to loudly say all his spells, but he passes you, like he takes some time, and he will pull out a notepad and a quill and begin writing down some spells that he might, aka I'm PMing you.
Yeah, I figured.
These spells he's willing to trade for Featherfall. You don't have to decide now. You can say you did this now, but you can take time to like look them up later if you want to see.
Maybe in RP, I could say that I would think about it and let him know which one that I would like to trade.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So while they're sort of going over the spell thing, Shirazé is just kind of casually, because when Jet detected their thoughts back at the palace, we were pretty sure, like we all know now that he knows that we can cast in Prontera.
That's correct.
So Shirazé is just being super casual about it, but she was like, "So have you ever met a nymph?"
he ponders the question. Yeah, he says.
Sorry.
Huh?
I think I accidentally clicked something on my sheet.
No. So yeah, he says that he
Fail.
has. I mean, they're not speaking quietly, or I don't know what you're trying to perceive.
No, I'm just making conversation.
No, I'm just asking Jose. What are you trying to like?
I wasn't sure if you guys were speaking quietly or not.
No. This party's not speaking quietly. I think when she asked about spells, he would have gotten to more of a whispered tone. But now that she's just asking like about random stuff, he's like talking normal volume. So I don't know if you guys are all around like a campfire, just like shooting the shit kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's a little weird. Anyway, so yeah, he'll say, yes, I've seen that nymph in the forests around Prontera. Why do you ask?
I just wondered. She seemed very nice.
You could say that, but I tend to avoid her if I can.
As long as you don't bother her forest, she's pretty cool.
Yes, I've spoken with her before. And no, that is not how I got blinded, if that's what you're trying to
So Shiraze kind of like looks a little bit embarrassed and's like, I'm sorry, I wasn't getting at that. I just kind of wondered, if
It's
you
alright,
met her.
actually. I want to apologize for how I acted the other night when you brought that up. It's just a little bit of a personal issue for me, so I'd rather not bring it up, but it's okay.
I understand that it's very personal, and I'm just naturally curious. So, I know that it has to really, be hard being royalty and sort of being in a fishbowl.
He kind of nods and like appreciates your sentiment.
At least you don't have people from your homeland chasing you down trying to marry you.
Jet kind of raises an eyebrow, and if he had eyes, he'd look like he's confused, I guess.
How would you know he is royalty after all?
So Shiraze just sort of puts her head in her hands, and she's just like, well, she just kind of chuckles and says, yeah, that's how our donkey got.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're blind. I winked at Shiraze. It's kind of in sight.
I appreciate you telling me that. Why are you winking at Shiraze when you said that?
I look at Shiraze and I say, it's your story to tell.
Well, you see, before we left Prontera, then some catfolk from my homeland had made the journey to retrieve me because I was betrothed to someone from my village.
Oh, that's why that bunch of those catfolk were in Prontera that day.
Oh, yes.
Jackass.
And unfortunately, they did not want to just leave. I'm not royalty like you, but, my family is
Are you
the
sure?
leaders of our village.
It sounds like you might be if they sent a whole group of catfolk to retrieve you, no? And
Oh, snap, Shiraz is a queen.
if you were... I mean, we don't do that here, but arranged marriages are common in many cultures of royal families.
I suppose. I don't really consider myself royalty, but we do lead our village, so...
And you say you studied at Geffen?
Yes.
I don't recall many catfolk being able to afford Geffen's fees, I think.
Well, see...
You must be at least of a from a well-off family, at least.
The thing is when I was very young, one of the instructors at the school in Geffen visited my village and apparently was impressed by my aptitude for magic, and she basically convinced my parents to let me study there.
Ah, one of those wizard ships.
Yes.
Oh. Well, getting in by merit alone is noteworthy on itself.
But
in fact, he doesn't say this, but you kind of get the opinion Actually, give me give me a whatever is your higher, perception or sense motive. Okay, yeah, you get the opinion that he's kind of taking a liking to you, like not like he likes you, but like he appreciates that like I think you've been the only one to like strike up conversation with him and like actually like talk to him and stuff. So he kind of goes more down to a whisper tone and he asks you what your highest sphere of casting is, aka what the highest level spell you can cast.
I can cast up to spell level 3.
Okay, he writes down something else for you here. Give me a second.
Marry him. Marry him.
No, I just clearly said he wasn't.
Yeah. That
It's a tarp.
Okay, so yeah, you can decide that as well. So he hands you another piece of paper with two. If anyone is nearby or something is trying to see what he wrote on this paper, maybe, or I mean, you can literally just tell the party later if you wanted.
So,
Stop taking care of the livestock.
Shiraze looks very like. Well, obviously he can't see her expression, but she just says, "That's an honor, thank you."
Don't let anyone know I gave you those if you decide that.
I chuckle.
She says, "Of course, it's between us." So yeah, that's that. She just wanted to kind of like talk to Jed a little bit, you know.
Yeah, so you guys
Just get that.
can, unless you have any other specific questions for him, you guys can wrap up the night, head to bed, and wake up in the morning getting ready to travel.
Yes.
But yeah, you guys wake up in the morning and the night was uneventful, and you guys can get ready to start traveling. Only one person, whoever is feeling lucky, roll me a d20.
Who's gonna?
One
Oh, okay. Well,
I thought you guys were gonna decide.
yeah. Well.
Okay, you all can
I
roll one.
guess.
Go. Jesus.
Yeah, we're
Jose,
doing
it's on
bad,
you.
man.
Is it 1d20?
Yeah,
Come
slash
on,
R
Jose.
space 1d20.
What if we give Charlie some chips? Will that help our roll?
I give guidance.
Doesn't work.
I don't
for
think
us.
that works here.
Okay. All right, yeah. You guys wake up in the morning and you're ready to start traveling. And yeah, if there's anything specific you want to do, I'll just remind you once again. I don't want to try to influence your decisions, but you guys know that this place you're going to, you've been hearing some sketchy stuff. So I don't know if you want to do anything specific before. So you're gonna reach the town by the end of today. So I don't know if you want to do anything specific.
I would be preparing myself only because the prior day was so uneventful, and again, since we heard that there was trouble down south, that I would definitely be traveling much more.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare different spells. Give me a sec.
Sure.
I'm going to prepare my shield.
The whole day, your shield is prepared.
I don't
He's
have any
doing that
spells.
walk
Okay.
with his shield up, like.
He's communing with his shield.
Okay, my spells are prepared.
You good? Everyone good? Shiraza, you have your spells prepared. I don't know if you want to switch up what you usually prepare.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Oh, actually, maybe Jet will want to switch up his spells.
I think Escanor's still communing with his shoe.
I have 2 spells.
Yeah, me too. I get a whopping 2. And that's only because I have a higher than average wisdom.
So, okay. So yeah, if you guys are you guys just traveling the same kind of yeah, can you guys describe to me how you're traveling? So there's the cart. I don't know how many people you think can fit in there, but where are people walking alongside of it? Where's the Pegasus? All of you are in the cart?
No, we can all fit in the cart if we had to. It's a 6-person vehicle.
Okay.
Shiraze usually sits in the back, riding.
Okay.
I am usually out, sort of like walking around the car, doing a little exploring, a little bit left, a little bit right. I'm kind of all over the place.
Natalia and the Pegasus will be taking up the rear of the cart.
Okay.
So, if I were to... So you might want to do something like, for me, roll a... I don't know, something, 1 to 2, I'm right next to the cart, 3 to 4, I'm to the left. Because I'm sort of patrolling in like a 30-foot radius around the...
Okay, good to know.
Especially now that we're getting into danger, I'm on sort of high alert.
Okay.
I have my bow out, arrow knocked.
For like 8 hours of travel, you're gonna walk with an arrow?
No, just knocked, not drawn, just knocked.
Is it knocked where you're holding the arrow in the bow?
Yes.
You're gonna walk 8 hours like that? Okay.
See, that's easy.
All right.
Plus, if you really wanted to, I could say I have endurance, which allows me to do things like
Endure.
Okay. So you guys, it's going to get around near nighttime, and you guys are going to get to the outskirts of the town. I'm just looking for some appropriate music. Some appropriate music.
Do we know anything about Weegrove? That sounds like a halfling town to me.
I don't know if did you guys ask anyone about it?
I'm not going to retcon that. I'll wait and see.
Oh my goodness, where is... Okay, we'll just play this. So it's all dark and gloomy as you approach the city. You probably approach from this way. And as you're... So if you notice on the map, there's no walls. This is not a walled city, so there's no walls or anything. But when you're getting close to the town, you notice that there's actually no guards. Usually there's guards at entrances to most cities or towns. And as you're getting closer and closer, like, you just seem like the town seems devoid of any activity at all. Like, you don't hear anything, you don't
So I'm going to move
anyone.
out to about 30 yards in front of the wagon and do a...
What?
Crap, I should have taken a different trick with Mirka. Mirka's with me, okay, but
Not
I just want to see what I can
helping
smell.
the blind guy guiding the blind guy.
Yeah,
that
but
was the point.
but some of the tricks that I could have chosen instead were pretty cool. Like, she has the ability called scent, okay, and I could have had her say, "What do you smell?" But I didn't, so I'm gonna see what I can hear, see, or smell.
Escanor, shield.
Give me a perception check and then everyone else. Sorry, keep going.
So I just want to say
perception.
that Shiraze has enhanced scent.
Ooh. Are you able to put that in chat, or can you just tell me what it does?
Yeah. So.
Or if it's
Let's
easier
see,
for me,
the
I can
scent
look it up.
catfolk racial trait. Okay, it is. This extraordinary ability lets a creature detect approaching enemies, sniff out hidden foes, and track by sense.
Is this always active, or do you have to like actively use this?
Let's see. A creature with the scent ability can detect opponents by sense of smell, generally within 30 feet. If the opponent is upwind, the range is 60 feet, and downwind 15 feet. Strong scents such as smoke or rotting garbage can be detected at twice the ranges noted above. Overpowering scents such as skunk, musk, or troglodyte stench can be detected at 3 times these ranges.
Is there any actual mechanical bonus?
Basically, it just says that I have enhanced
It's
scent.
basically saying that because she's a cat and cats, like, one of the things they have good sense of smell, that I would say, like, if something is within the range that, like, an animal could smell it, then Shirazi can probably smell it. It's basically saying she has very keen sense of smell. I mean, obviously, I think it would have to, like, you're gonna have to gauge it on her perception and probably, like, based off your
Give her some
perception check.
bonuses.
Yeah, I give her like some bonuses or something, like, you know, and maybe she like realizes she can smell something but she can't see or hear, you know, she doesn't like know any other info. She can just say like, oh, I kind of like, you know, so maybe she rolls kind of low on perception, so she doesn't really like see something or hear something, but she could maybe like smell parts of it.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's on my character sheet. I'm literally staring at it right now. So.
Oh my god. What do they have here? Okay, yeah. As you guys are approaching the city, I don't. Is anyone else perceiving?
Fuck no.
Escanor, you just seem to be confused why there's no people here. Everyone else, you guys just see, like, I would say you guys are about maybe 10 feet out from the gate. So you can, like, peer into the city, and you just see, like, empty streets. But from this point, who rolled above a 20 here? Okay, so Shiraze and Natalia, you both can see that there's actually, like, blackened buildings that look like there, like, fire had been there. Now that you're getting close to the city, you can see some smoke trailing up from some of the houses in the back, and there looks to be like a result of a battle that happened around here. And you don't see anyone or hear anything.
Would I smell burnt flesh?
Yeah, you can smell burnt flesh.
So Shiraze puts a hand over her face and just says, "Oh my gosh, they've burned."
I almost forgot about this. I need a will save from Natalia.
The fuck? Okay. Woo!
My chat's covered. Oh fuck. Okay, yeah. You kind of felt like something, kind of you felt like your heart like pulled, like skip a beat almost, but then like nothing else happens.
So I just want to make sure I do not see the scene of a battle.
You do, but like you didn't see the extra details I was telling them, like the scorched marks, or like you're too busy like patrolling around and making sure everyone was safe or whatever. You didn't see, just because you rolled
less than let me know when I can tell that there's been a battle here.
You definitely know there's a battle.
Okay, then I am immediately going to tell Mirka to guard Shirazi. Defend.
So Shiraze says, "Why don't I see if I can detect any magic?"
Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna say you guys are like a thief. So you come into the town a bit. The white spot you are is like right outside the town, and as you're like walking in, so you guys can position where you want to like be.
Oh, okay, I see it.
I also wanted to know if there's anything I can, like, if I felt that and it felt a little unnatural to me, would I be able to make any sort of knowledge check or something to try to like discern why I felt that way for a split second?
Just want to let you know, John, I cannot see Jet's health bar.
You can't see his health bar?
Correct.
No one else can see his health bar?
No.
Nope.
I can see everyone's health bar but the Pegasus and Jet.
Ooh, weird.
Okay, so I'm gonna step back and look at.
How about now?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at
Weird.
Escanor and say, "Do you want me to scout, or should we all stay together?"
Okay, hold on. Wait, a lot of people are saying actions, and I need to catch up. So first, let's just do the detect magic. Then we'll do Natalia. Then we'll do Saska. So detect magic. How long does this last? 1 minute per level, and your level's 5? 6. So 6 minutes. Okay, so brief. I'll say you can get like 3 cones. So tell me where you're looking in like 3 cones.
Okay, so my concern, of course, with there being scorch marks and everything, would be mostly like where we're going, like in front of us. So I probably wouldn't be looking to the sides. I probably would be, sweeping in front of us to make sure that there's no like magical anything like a trap or something.
So you're gonna like walk forward, or are you just gonna stay where you are and look in like different directions? So what do you get, like 60 feet?
Yeah, I would probably stay where I am and just because I'm concentrating and just look in like the different directions and just see if I see any map.
Okay. Yeah, you cast detect magic and you're concentrating around and you detect no magic within your field of vision. Natalia, let me look at your character sheet real quick and see what you should roll. Yeah, give me a knowledge arcana. Ooh. I kind of want to PM this to you in case you want to keep it to yourself. Give me a second.
Okay.
I mean, you could PM it to me and I'll just tell her.
Okay. You can share that with people if you wanted to. But yeah, I felt like that's something you might want to keep to yourself or not. It's up to you.
Okay.
And sorry, who was the next? Sasuke, you were saying you were doing something?
Yeah, I step back to Escanor and I say, "Do you want me to scout or should we all stick together?" And again, this is out of character, but Saska regards Escanor as the leader of this group. Whether or not he's outspoken or a dick, he's still. I mean, Saska.
Whoa!
Not
is he a dick?
He regards Escanor as the.
I'm gonna say that's a good idea, but don't get too.
Sorry. As you guys, yeah, okay. Before you guys decide that, give me another round of perception checks as you like fully went into the town and you see this map now. I just want to give you a little more description of things you might notice before you decide to do something. Oh!
It'd be cool if I could roll over a 10.
I mean, Natalia and Shiraza, you don't really notice anything other than what I said. But Saska and definitely Escanor noticed. It seems like I wasn't able to actually get like. So there's like random bodies you'll see over like bloodied, dead, mostly humans. They're like scattered around the town. Like there's a bunch of just like dead people, just like in the streets. You'll also notice there's some like chests outside some houses. It looks like people were trying to gather their things and they were interrupted while about to leave, and there's random chests left outside some houses. There's 3 larger ones here on the map. There's other ones like in front of these houses, but they're like smaller, like sacks and stuff like that. There are some like little smaller chests, but these chests are like bigger than average. That's why they're just like pronounced on the map.
Okay, so there's one. So
There's
that
3.
one's a chest. That one's a chest. Where's the third?
Right there.
Oh, okay. That was so. That one's actually pretty close, right?
Yeah. But yeah, so like, Saska and Escanor, you notice that like, you could tell like everyone notices these things, but Saska and Escanor notice that these look like people's possessions that they were trying to spill out into the streets and leave basically, but clearly some people didn't make it out, and a lot of their possessions have been left behind, kind of thing.
Does any of it look valuable?
It's kind of all scattered. The chests are closed, so you can't see if there's stuff in those. But nothing really catches your eye for value just by looking out onto the street. There's like a bunch of clothes that are thrown, some random trinkets here and there, but nothing's like shining or catching your eye at this moment from this distance.
Well, I guess Saska probably mutters, "I'm not sure about looting from the dead."
I'm gonna say let's focus on figuring out what exactly happened.
Okay, so how would you like us to proceed, John? Do you want us to roll initiative, or just tell you what we're going to do?
No, just move your tokens where you want to move, but don't all move in different directions and say different things. Like, try to give me a chance to.
Okay, so what is this? Is this a house?
These are all houses, yeah, like shacks.
Okay, and this chest is like right in front of the door.
Yeah, I was stuck with like the grid, but these chests should be like on the side, just like outside the door, looking like people were trying to.
Okay, then I'm gonna move over here. I'm not really interested in the chest. I'm more interested in looking inside the house to see if I can determine whether or not this was a natural fire or someone set fire to the house, killed the people, like, a giant troop of bandits or whatever.
Okay, so you're walking up to the door and you're like going in, or are you doing anything?
I'm looking in the doorway.
Okay, yeah, the doorway is ajar and you can look in there. But before I do that, anyone else want to say what they're doing before we do that?
I'm moving forward, probably watching Saska as he's looking.
Okay.
Out of character, I'm just curious about something before I try to do it.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to fly the Pegasus around briefly to get a lay of the land from above,
like ride it?
Like ride it. How difficult of a fly check would that?
Because it's not fully tamed yet, but it's charmed, so it will do. It won't obey commands, but it'll do what Jet says favorably. You'd have it with some penalties, because I don't know if you've practiced riding a Pegasus before.
Probably not. I was just curious of how difficult the check would be. I'm probably not going to do it, but I was just curious of what the check would be to do it. Like, just trying to get a gauge of how hard it would be.
You'd get the feeling it'd be pretty hard not to fall off on your first time. Because I don't think you've RP'd like learning how to fly a Pegasus yet.
Yeah, no,
so.
That's fine. I just like thought about it, but I was like, it's probably kind of a difficult, and I don't really have a lot of.
Natalia's like, fuck y'all, I'm flying out, and she just flies off on her Pegasus.
So,
see ya, bitches.
I could always use my fly hex. I can actually fly.
Oh.
Remember, you do have to I think make checks while you're doing that, though.
The subject can fly at a speed of 60 feet or 40 feet if it wears medium, blah, blah, blah. You don't do that. It can ascend at half speed and descend at double speed. Using a fly speed requires only much concentration as walking, so the subject can cast spells normally. The subject gains a bonus on fly skill checks equal to half your caster level, so +3. Should the spell duration expire while the subject is blah blah. Okay, are you actually doing this?
Yeah, so the other thing, so I'm using this spell. It's actually part of a hex. So I can fly for a number of minutes per day equal to my level. So I'm only since I'm only just wanting to kind of get a better look to see if I can notice anything from up high, then I probably will only do this for a minute just to kind of see what I can see from up high.
Okay.
So-
Give me a second here. All right, give me a fly check as you start to ascend. Do you like tell anyone you're doing this? Or you just start floating up and don't say anything.
Peace.
I assume you told people what you're doing. I guess. Or...
Yeah, I don't know, Natalia. Would you have voiced your thoughts about using the Pegasus to get about?
Probably not, honestly, because I didn't think it was something I was actually going to do. I was curious, basically out of character, how difficult the check would be, but I haven't really worked towards putting any like ranks into ride or fly yet, so I have pretty shitty bonuses to them, so I probably wouldn't risk it right now. But the thought crossed my mind, and so I was curious just how difficult it would be. But
Okay.
I'll have to work on that later.
So yeah, then Shiraze, she knows that Saska's skilled at tracking and Escanor's kind of looking around, so she just wants to get a different perspective.
Sure. Yeah. So you fly up no problem, and you actually look very graceful while you do it. You want to give me a perception check while you're high above? How high can you actually go with this? Actually, you can go at 60 feet per round, I guess, right? And you can do this for 6 minutes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you can get pretty fucking high. Oh yeah, so okay, I'll give you a bonus on that. So yeah, you can look around and you just see like this place is devoid of life. You see smoke trailing off in the distance on other buildings. You get the impression that this battle was probably fairly recent because there's smoke and smolders, but it feels like it was probably maybe a day or two ago at max, maybe. But yeah, you just see like nothing special, but you can just see like you can definitely see like there's no one in sight as you fly above and look over most of the town and stuff. You don't see anyone like running or screaming in between buildings or anything like that.
Do I see any bodies?
Yeah, there's bodies littered across streets and
Okay.
nothing like special out of the ordinary though. Like just looks like people died fighting something or running away from stuff.
Well, the thing is if I get close to a body, I want to see if it was killed by a weapon or a claw or was it bitten in
Depends
half.
what kind of body you walk up to, but hold on, you're at the store right now. I'm going to everyone else first. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm looking up
yeah.
high. I wouldn't really be able to see like details of how they died.
If there are bodies near me, I would want to examine the bodies, and what I am looking at is I'm mostly looking at like I would probably look at multiple bodies, and I'm trying to discern what these bodies look like in terms of who they are. Like, do these look like what like race they are, and do they look like they lived here, or do they look like potentially people that were attacking here?
So, okay, I'll say there's like 2 or 3 bodies near you. Roll me 3 d20s and 1 perception check.
Got a 1. Jesus.
Maybe that could be good here. You don't know.
Maybe.
And give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you're looking at there's like three bodies that were kind of like thrown around this close area here. 2 bodies look like they were stabbed by swords. Like swords clearly killed these people. And 1 body is actually I don't know if you would have seen this before, but 1 body, the chest is like shattered open. It looks like something blew out from inside of it. And they all appear to be like citizens, or they just look like random people. Like you don't know. I don't know how you could tell if they lived here or not, unless you can tell me how you would look for that.
No, I think I'd just be looking at generically like what they're wearing. I would figure if they lived here or were citizens, they'd probably just be in regular citizen clothes.
Yeah.
And if they were, I assume if they were whatever did this and whatever attacking, they would at least be a little more armored than just like a regular citizen who gets bombarded in the middle of their day with, shit attacking them,
Yeah, they're definitely not wearing any type of armor or anything like that. They just look like regular citizen people.
Okay.
I think, Escanor, you just said you were just walking up, so no one else has any other actions, right?
So
Farmers were full play.
Shiraze would land.
Nope,
after
you're
a
stuck
minute.
up there right now.
Oh,
Everyone roll
okay.
initiative.
What?
As Saska goes to look in the door. So I'm saying you all did this simultaneously. All your things you did.
Alrighty then.
Where am I looking here? Oh yeah, I want some combato music.
I want that music back that you played when we were fighting.
That's for boss fights only.
It was such cool music, though.
Okay, so Saska, roll me a perception check to avoid being surprised. Holy shit!
That's as high as I can roll. So
Yeah, I don't think you can actually beat it, but let me check. That might be close. Holy shit! I didn't think that was even possible. Let me check this. I don't know.
The best moments in this game is when you make the DM swear.
So, oh yeah, sorry, you did not beat it. Unfortunately, you needed a
seriously.
You needed
Somebody
a 40,
rolled higher.
You needed a 41.
Jesus.
Wait, let me just double check to make sure I did the math on this right. It'll make sense once you find out what it is, but
Probably something that can like hide super fucking well or
Probably
something.
invisible.
A what?
It's probably invisible.
It has a plus 30 on its check. But what did it roll?
11? Because that would be 41.
Ooh, no, this one rolled a 1, so it gets a 31. So you actually are not surprised as you see the chest come to life.
What the fuck?
As you are stepping into the door.
A mimic?
Yes, this is a mimic.
What's a mimic?
It's a chest that comes to life.
Thanks.
Somebody want to poster a picture?
Imagine a chest, but instead of it being like you open up and there's treasure inside, it's a fucking mouth.
So it's like those crazy books in Harry Potter, but it's a chest.
Yeah, kind of like that, yeah. So, Sasuke, you can... actually, let me roll an initiative. Because you are not surprised by this. Oh my lord. But yeah, can any of you even roll that high perception? If you can't, then you're all the rest of you are surprised.
I mean, I'm in the air, so
No, I can't.
Yeah, so I think only Sasuke gets
My max is 29.
an action this round. Go for it, sir.
I will take a 5-step back.
Mm-hmm.
And just because I want to... If I'm going to cast a spell on another person, do I need their...
If it's a touch spell, or yes.
It is.
Well, technically no, they can just resist the effects if they want, and then they roll a save. So, go
Okay,
for it.
so I'm going to cast Lead Blades on
Ooh.
Natalia.
Throw that in chat. What is lead blades? Increases the momentum and density of your melee weapons just as they strike a foe. Oh my lord.
Yeah, welcome to God damage. So now your great sword will do 3d6.
So 2d6 goes to 3d6?
Yup.
Sorry,
Oh,
only you
shit,
can
sorry.
benefit from this spell.
I just saw
Yeah.
that. That's too bad. Sorry.
You can do something else if you want.
Damn.
I'll just shoot it then. I'd be like,
Sad.
I'll just shoot it.
Go for it. Oh wait, I need to roll this guy's HP. I need to roll his HP.
Okay, and this is a... I took a step back, so I literally, I only get my regular attack.
Ooh, the first one will hit, but the second one will miss, and you'll pierce the now awakened chest for 10 points of damage. Y'all are surprised, so you can do... Oh yeah, you can...
Surprised is nothing.
Is it nothing? I thought you were staggered.
On a surprise round, the people who are surprised get nothing. The people who are not surprised... Actually, Sasuke can't do both of that. In a surprise round, you can only do a move or a standard. You can't do both.
Okay.
Well, it already happened, so it's okay. I forgot. We'll remember that
typically,
for next
the people who are not surprised in the surprise round get to either perform a standard or a movement. The people who are surprised don't do anything.
Yes, I forgot. Well, it's going to move up, and it's going to try and slam you. Does a 25 hit?
That will hit me.
So you're going to take 12 points of damage, and you're going to get some slobber on you.
Oh, gross.
So as it jumps up and it bites you and you get stuck in its jaws, it's going to exude a thick slime that's going to hold you fast, and you are automatically grappled with it.
Really? Automatically grappled? I don't get a combat defense or anything?
Nope. You can try to get out of it on your turn, but it is automatic if it hits you. So you're stuck in its jaw, and it's slobbering all over you, Natalia.
This is how I'm moving.
You have 40 feet of movement because you're a barbarian, I assume?
Yes.
Go for it. I'll just remind people you can roll checks to find information about them if you want.
Yeah, I think I would try to do that. Like, what would you want for this?
Well, what are you trying to find out?
I think her mind would go to a very, sense of what can this do to me, and is there anything I can do to hurt it more? But some people might be like, ooh, interested in what kind of creature it is and this and that. I'd be more like, no, I want to know how likely am I to get fucked up by this? What do I want to be careful of? How can I fuck it up?
Sure, roll me a perception check. Or what's higher, perception or do you have knowledge nature or something like that?
Yes, but my perception is better.
Okay. Yeah, with that perception, it's not something to be feared that much. It's immune to acid, you know that, but I don't think you do any acid damage.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
In your stream, they're asking you to center your map.
Oh, alright. Oh yeah, it's following this other screen. My bad. Yeah, immune to acid. You don't do any acid damage though. Yeah. I mean, you didn't ask about how to get... Oh, thank you. You didn't ask about how to get Sasuke out of that thing, but did you want to know that?
No.
Don't worry about it.
No. Okay.
What'd you say?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It'd be easy to get out of this.
I mean, I think I would just figure, wait, he's grappled with it, so do I have a chance to hit him if I hit it?
It's in its jaws.
God damn it.
Let's
see.
spell it. Don't you have spells?
Not any spells that do damage.
This is what you hear from Sasuke. It smells really bad in here.
The thing is, if I could fucking almost kill you if I actually hit you and hit.
Time's running out, Natalia.
All right, hold on. I'm going to not move all the way up here. I'm gonna move to there, and I'm gonna try to cast command on it.
Language dependent. Does this thing speak common?
Shit.
It speaks common. No. What do you say to it?
Oh, I am commanding it to let go.
Do you make gestures with that command?
I open my mouth you let it go? Open your mouth?
What's the save? Will? Okay, let me make a
Will
save.
It tastes bad. Spit it out.
That's gross! It'll poison you! Spit it out!
Bitch.
Ah, fuck.
He bites down
It's
harder.
Whatever. God damn it, man.
Saska.
I just want to kill something. Can you get the fuck out so I can kill it?
Can you say that to him? Can you just get the fuck out of it?
Yeah!
I'm just gonna sit there. Yeah. I'm gonna basically use my combat maneuver to get.
Okay, so I'll just tell you what you need to do to get out of here. So you need a successful DC 17 strength check to pry off. Oh no, that's a stuck weapon.
Hit it.
Ooh. Opponents cannot get free while the Mimic is alive without removing the adhesive first. So you need to get the adhesive that he's put on you out. So if you roll me
How the fuck do we do?
a nature check, I'll tell you how you do it.
Roll that nature boy!
Fine. I mean, you literally could just read it up line anyway. So you will remember that Mimic's adhesive can be dissolved with alcohol, or if you have a special solution
God
to do
damn it. We need Sephra.
God, yes, the alcoholic.
But it does say, if your weapon's... Yeah, that's different, though. That's your weapon. Is there really no way for you to get out?
So you have to dissolve this with alcohol? Can it be burned?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
I
burn
mean,
it.
the other answer is we attempt to kill it and hope we don't kill you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, you can't get out of this with any check unless dissolving the adhesive, but it won't be able to attack anyone else while it has you in its mouth, basically.
So I could just walk around with it on me?
Well, you're not gonna be able to move because you're grappled with it.
Wait, so you're saying I can't pick this thing up?
I mean, you can try.
Literally stand... That I'm literally going to stand up.
Okay. How much does this thing weigh? Can you lift this thing up?
My lift is... I can lift 300 pounds. No, I can lift 300, but yeah. Lift off the ground, 600 pounds.
He weighs about 900 pounds. You want to try breaking your back to lift him up?
I can't lift that off the ground. Because all I was going to do was run into the wall.
But yeah, it's 900 pounds, so I don't think you're going to be able to lift this thing up.
So there's pretty much nothing I can do then. I can't attack it.
Give me a straight strength check just to pry yourself out. I'll say you can get out if you get a good enough check.
No, I don't want to pry myself out. I literally want to bash it into the wall.
Sure. Give me a strength check to see if you can bash it against the wall. Oh! Okay.
The nat 20s tonight, man.
Roll me 2d6 for the amount of damage it takes as you bash it against the wall.
You really want me to roll 2d6? That's a lot. But I will.
Yeah. Because he's grappled with you, so he's he has his mouth all over you. If you're in a delicate spot with him, and you roll the nat 20. No strength bonus, 2d6. Shit.
Oh my god.
Alright, Shirazé.
This is what you hear.
So did he manage to get himself out, or did he just bash it?
Yeah, he got loose, but he's still within this. Okay, yeah, he's loose. He's loose. You rolled that 20. I'll give it to you. You pried himself out, and he pushed it against the wall and did a little bit of damage. Shiraze.
I'm just figuring out what the hell's happening,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I know whether I can hit it or not.
Oscar's gonna back up and point at the Pegasus. He tastes a lot better than I do.
If it goes for the Pegasus, I will hurt
How do you roll a nat 20 and then roll 3?
Right?
Okay.
Well, the thing was, I was gonna say just bashing it against the wall is only gonna do 1d2 damage, but I would have got my strength bonus. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the wound.
So Shiraze is going to land. She's going to move and land by Escanor. And she is going to offer Escanor guidance.
Oh, sorry. I'm just checking if you can descend and cast the spell in the same round. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Okay, yeah. So you descend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your move action, and then you cast guidance. Yeah. Anything else?
That's it. I'm not an alcoholic on this character, so.
Damn.
Escanor. Sasuke's clothes are not dissolving. He is not naked like you saw him before.
Thank God.
Oh, damn. But he is still covered in that goo stuff, though. Escanor?
Sorry, I was looking at my
No problem.
addition tab real quick to see. I haven't taken that telling yet. I am going to.
Just go
I'm going
snack
to.
it.
Yeah, accepting the guidance from Shiraze. Walk up to it here, and I'm going to give it a smack as the fun.
Ooh.
Damn!
Get fucked.
Holy shit.
Look at them rolls, man. There's 31 damage just from the scimitar. Another 10 for sure from the fucking shield. That's 41 damage for sure.
Yeah, you
That's if an
smash
18
this,
doesn't hit.
this thing to pieces. It shatters among you. And
Damn,
goo kind of
Escanor.
explodes everywhere. But as that happens... I guess you guys could have probably already guessed this.
The other two come to life.
Yeah.
Good, I want to hit something.
Let me roll them initiative. Natalia. New round, and the two other chests seeing their chesty boy die are now springing to life.
Chesty boy. Alright. I'm going to move up. I don't fucking feel like getting grappled. So we
Do you have a
amulet in
10-foot
it.
range? Okay, you can do it.
Well, that's true. I was just gonna amulet it up.
Oh, a 33. Give me a second. Oh shit.
Oh god.
Oh
no.
shit. Roll me a will save.
Oh
You develop a.
Oh
Haste.
shit.
no! Oh yeah!
Okay, so as you slam the necklace into your chest, you feel your body get more stronger and all that stuff, and the illusions pop out, and you look like you're harder to see by everyone. And you had like the urge to like you just like were overcome with like bloodlust and anger that you just wanted to strike anything that was like near you, but you regain your senses and you can do whatever you want basically. So now you can, yeah. So you're going to attack this guy?
Yeah.
Please have her attack the Pegasus at some point.
I swear to fucking God.
Oh!
I mean, we've been swearing to God lately, so
Right?
I swear to Iamade.
I forgot I have to roll for these guys' HP. I think you just didn't fucking kill this thing though.
Good. It deserves it.
Hey,
Hey.
they were just minding their own business. And you forced
I'm
that.
sorry. It's trying to eat us. I'm not okay with that. I don't want to get its goop all over my clothes. Okay.
then you shouldn't have
It's too
smashed
late.
it because it's all over you now.
You're right.
I already walked over to you and wiped my hands on your armor.
That's true.
No, you did not.
How much
Yes, I
damage are you
did.
doing
Not
here?
on my clothes.
46.
I did 46 damage. If a 21 hits,
Ooh, he
46.
survives.
Shit.
Barely. It looks like it's almost broken to pieces, barely hanging on. Anything else?
No.
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 This mimic boy. Oh my lord. Their speed is not great. So he's going to...
10? 5?
10. So he's going to bounce in chest form
Bounce. Broom.
over there to help his
Broom.
friend and end his turn. Oh, actually,
Come
he
on,
can move
buddy.
double
Come on, buddy.
his thing, and that's his whole turn.
Come on, buddy.
Saska.
There you go. There you go, Natalia.
Yeah, I know. I said like the Harry Potter books, but a chest instead.
I will do a full round action and shoot the one who's moving over to it.
Alright, go for it. Ooh, the first two are definitely hits, and they're gonna pierce.
Okay, I get an extra D8 plus 8 on the first.
Alright, roll it. Ooh. Take some serious damage, but it's still hopping along.
25 and 13 is what I did, I guess.
So this chest in front of you is going to get real mad at Natalia, almost destroying it, and it's going to try and... Ooh.
No. Not even close.
That doesn't even catch you by 5 AC, right?
No.
Okay. Shiraze.
Alright, so Shiraze is going to move right here, and she is going to once again offer Escanor guidance.
Oh yeah, Jet. I assume you guys didn't want Jet's help at this point. I forgot about it.
No, we probably don't need his help at this point.
Anything else, Shiraze?
That's it.
Escanor, you are guided once more.
I'll accept the guidance, and I'm gonna come up to this boil here. Let's see. Can I reach him?
You can charge if you don't have enough speed, but it looks like you don't need to. Either you can do either or. You can charge. You can charge that one, or you can just walk up to another one.
Oh, sorry, I forgot my speed increased. I'm gonna walk up to.
Sure.
Jesus,
Oh,
the crit.
my lord, you're rolling some high numbers tonight. Yeah, you take this box out, and this is the second one you killed, right? I think you're just like covered in this adhesive explosions that like
Fucking
splatter you.
Escanor's like doing the Matrix shit.
Natalia, this thing's hanging on by dear life. It's all battered and destroyed.
I would like to avoid an explosions. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back and then attack.
Sure. Oh
Saska's
my
gonna
lord!
Freaky long.
It explodes and this adhesive stuff goes everywhere, but you avoid it because you took a 5-step back. But Escanor's like covered in this stuff. But
I'm gonna look at him and be like, bro, I think you need a shower.
That's okay. Shiraza's got mending, right?
I
nothing.
don't know if
It's not acid. It's just sticky shit on him.
Either one of you got a water spell?
We need to douse you in alcohol, not water.
Yeah. So now that the battle's calmed down, you can take a look in this house, and it's
Is there
fairly
any alcohol in there?
yeah, you can find some alcohol to rinse yourself off and get this slime off you. But were you looking for anything specific in this house? Oh, sorry, so you were going back here, right? This is the house you wanted to look in. It's just you walk in. There's throw me a perception check, but in general, you just see like a few dead bodies in one of the rooms, and with that perception check, yeah, you'll. Sorry.
Same kind of wounds, mostly weapons. Do I see any of the exploding chests?
Roll me 2d20. Ooh, yeah, one of them, you can tell that now that you, with that perception check and you're looking closer at it, it looks like something had pushed its way outside of one of these chests and like killed this person from the inside out. It has no other wounds on him.
Nature?
Sure.
I'm back.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you were not here.
Yeah, my kid like opened up her puffs and like threw like half the can all over the floor. So
with that nature check, I'll let you know that this seems extra planar in origin, so you might need to roll a knowledge planes for more information on this.
I do not have any ranks in, nor do I have knowledge planes trained.
Okay, so you just from this, you think this is otherworldly. It doesn't seem, especially with being Brotherhood of Kala and your experience with nature and all that. You don't know any animals.
Doesn't seem like anything I've run into as far as
exactly.
natural.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this is something extraplanar.
but our handy dandy witch has some knowledge on that. You gotta ask her.
Good ask her.
I do have some knowledge on the plane. That's why I fly so well.
Okay, I will beckon Shiraze over to the body that has the chest blown out and say, what do you make of this? I don't know of anything in the natural world that does this.
All right.
Ooh. So now the question is, would you know about this random creature that does this? Roll me a d20 to see if you came across this exact creature. But I'll still give you something for that knowledge check. But I'm not gonna let you. Ooh, okay. So you definitely have never you definitely have heard of a few creatures that could do this. You gather that you're not sure exactly what it is, but you're sure from what you gather from the body and from your just general your knowledge planes check basically is that it appears that maybe this creature, whatever this was, lays its young in these people and they hatch out of them within a certain amount of time. But you're not sure exactly which creature it is. You've heard of some, rumors of some, but you can't recall studying anything specific of what could have done this. But you know it's definitely like a tough creature if you were to come across it. And the fact that you knew that this battle happened within 2 days or so, they could be around. It's reasonable to assume that.
So I would be relaying this information then to Saska and anyone else that was.
So while you guys are checking that out, can I get a round of perception checks? I'll actually roll Jet a perception check as well. Holy shit, might not need to with that check, but. Let me just roll.
Did Jet move up with the wagon?
Yeah, he'll be walking with you guys. He won't be doing anything specific unless you ask him to, but he'll just be like, I was about to say looking around, but he just kind of sniffs around. He says, "What's happening? What happened here?"
Let's ask Jet if he knows what the hell did this.
So I want to go confer with Jet. In fact, I'll describe to him.
Hold on. As you guys were as you were talking about that creature and the child born being out of the chest and stuff, as you were saying that, no one else knows this, but Saska hears there's like a farmhouse over here. He hears with that perception check, his elven keen ears hear like muffled like shouts like
Ping it, please. Okay.
It sounds like people tied up, like trying to
Okay,
talk.
so I will immediately. Does anyone else hear that? It's coming from over there, and I'll point to that house, and then I'm going to start making my way over there.
So yeah, sorry. Okay, so you hear that, and then now, sorry, to do what you want to do.
Okay, I say, shh. Does everyone else hear that? It's coming from that house over there.
No, I know. I just interrupted Jess. So I don't know if she wants to still talk with Jess.
Oh, well, I mean, that would have been my inclination, but when Saska shushes everyone because he hears something, then I just kind of like go silent, focus on whatever he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna make my way a little bit at a time until you tell me to stop.
No, you guys can keep doing stuff, and I'll let you know when to.
As they inch over, I'll be kind of a little disturbed by that, so I'm gonna go ask Jet if he knows of any creature that potentially lays its eggs in people or whatever, because I'm a little like wigged out, like y'all are gonna go like check on those people, but what if their bodies are gonna burst open with like this creature? So I'm gonna go talk to Jet about this.
Just want to let you know that I have not released Mirka from the command to guard Shiraze, so whenever she moves, Mirka moves with.
Let's see if he came across this creature while in his studies. Yeah, he kind of comes up with the same thing Shiraze told you. He's not really sure, but he knows that they're pretty dangerous creatures if they're able to do these things. And he asks you guys if you've seen any of the children running around that spawned from their chests or whatever.
No. How do we tell? Like, I'll ask him if he, like, from just the general information he knows about, like, creatures that put the young in the chest, if there's any way, when looking at a person, to tell if they have been babyinized.
If they're pregnant, he says.
Sure.
No, he doesn't say that. Sorry, I was making
giveaway.
a joke. Give me a second. While I'm looking this up, the rest of you decide what you want to do.
I am going to go, quote unquote, into stealth after I ask Escanor to wait there.
I'm just waiting by the wagon. I don't want to like. I'm not very stealthy, so I don't want to like go anywhere that I might mess stuff up. But I'm paying attention. I'm just kind of.
Okay. Ooh. Does he have this spell? Okay. So he'll say he has heard of abilities able to. Wait, sorry. What exactly did you ask him? How to detect if they have it in them?
Yeah.
He will say he's not 100% sure. He would just know that you'd probably see them getting, like, the creatures inside of them, like, pushing on their chest to get out or whatever, eventually. That's the only way he knows, and he's pretty sure, like a cleric or a more holy person would be able to...
Does this process, like, kill the host, or is the host still living?
He will say he's not sure, but he assumes that the hosts probably have to live to incubate the young, and then they probably kill them on their way out. is his guess, but he's not sure.
Okay.
It's probably a pretty good guess since their chest is exploded.
We should call them something like chest bursters.
I think. Well, I may be
Xenomorphs.
misunderstanding, but
Their chest doesn't explode until the yun comes out. So
Yeah.
I'm saying you're about to walk into a house to potentially save people. The yun could be in them. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way we can detect if they have the babies in them that just haven't exploded out yet.
yeah, my impression of your question was like, does impregnating them kill them, or are the host still alive? That's what I was answering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, he answers that he assumes the hosts have to be alive to give the children nourishment or help them grow or whatever.
So as Sasuke's about to go stealth off, I'll like whisper to him, if you save anyone, look at their chest.
Give me another round of perception checks, or I'll let you guys in the back move to where you want to be. But
Okay, I will actually look to Natalia just before I go into stealth and say, I actually have a spell that can probably help with that. I just don't have it prepared. There's my next perception check.
See, I also probably have a spell, but it is not one that I have communed with my familiar today.
well, I guess I'll give. Whatever. Only Sasuke.
Escanor needs glasses.
You're close enough, but the rest of you don't notice anything specific. But Sasuke, you notice like you heard the and then it's like silent now. I'll actually bring you to a close-up of you going to the specific house.
Okay. So I have asked Escanor to stay back. I'm going to stealth forward. I roll a stealth check up there.
Sure. Your past perception checks, I'll just let you know the over surrounding area of this area. You notice that there are some dead people over here. You can see that this is like a farmhouse. There's a door there that you can see. And yeah, that's it. You can roll me a stealth check, I guess, if you want to approach stealthily.
I'm trying.
It's okay. Okay. I must make some roll. If you give me a second. And it's pretty late right now, by the way. I don't know if this matters, but it's like kind of almost nighttime, basically. So it's kind of dark.
Just in case you're curious, I'm going to be heading to that spot. That's what I'm currently doing.
Sorry, I can't see you for a second. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative, but you're not fighting anything at the moment, but I need to move an initiative. Okay, sorry. Ping whatever you were trying to show me.
I'm going to be moving to right there. Okay. And please be aware that if these are elves or humans, I get significant bonuses.
To being stealthed?
I believe stealth is one of them.
Please let me know that. Oh, I need to...
Bluff, perception, knowledge, survival, attack, and damage.
So sorry, stealth is not on there?
You're right. Stealth is not on there.
Okay. Spoopy.
Did Sasuke actually roll initiative? Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah,
it just was with his stealth roll. It didn't. I was like, was that
okay,
9
just
left
give
over?
me a second. Sorry, so Sasuke, move where you wanted to say you wanted to move with that stealth check first? Okay, so stop there.
So just to let you know, we are not snapped to grid here.
Yeah, there's no grid here. Just use the grid on the map. If you would be so kind. But I need to look something up here for a second. All right. Wait. Did you
Whoa! I saw that.
See that? Fuck. You didn't see anything. Natalia, take your turn, please.
Right, Natalia's like, I'm gonna turn around and go the other direction.
I
fucks
fly
didn't see
away.
anything.
No, I'm kidding. My plan was I was going to move like kind of over here.
Sure. Anything else?
Nope.
Shiraze.
I'm going to move here.
Okay.
That's all.
Saska.
I am going to.
Oh, sorry. These are windows, by the way. If that mattered. There's a window here. There's a window here. And I think that's it.
Where were the doors? You kind
There's
of
one door
a
here.
little bit. So if I don't hear anything, I'm gonna move up to the door and look in.
Well, if you're asking if you hear anything, roll me a perception check from there. You hear something walking inside.
Shod or barefoot?
Barefoot.
Nope, I still do that. I walk up and is the door open?
It is open. Like, it's
Okay,
closed, but
then
it's
I
not locked.
walk-
It's not locked, sorry. It's
Oh,
closed door,
okay.
but it's not locked. You can open it if you want.
I will open the door.
Okay.
Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm stealthed. I don't see that I rolled a shit roll.
Yep. I'll just reveal this whole thing. So as you open the door...
I close the door. Seriously, if I see something that looks like that...
You see, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people all tied up.
Okay.
Like chained to the walls. And you see this creature before you. And I guess now that you see it, I can stop trying to... I guess you already knew there was something here. Stop trying to pretend, and I can play the actual music. You see a flame red. It looks kind of humanoid. It's like a mix between an insect and reptile. It has 4 arms that are like twitching, and they're like fanged mandibles. It's like a big red lizardy insect thing. It's holding.
Wow, I gotta say, for once, I don't know what the hell that is.
It's holding.
Normally, when you introduce things, I go, I know what that is. I don't know.
It's holding 2 blades. So I said it had 4 mandibles, 4 arms or whatever that are like twitching. 2 hands are holding 2 blades, and 2 hands are just open and free, holding nothing.
Can we burn the cabin down?
Okay.
Sure.
I yell at it, hey you! And then I back up.
Ooh.
I'm actually trying to draw it out so that everyone can see it.
It locks eyes with
That
you, but does not react on its turn or whatever. I guess I can add it to the turn order, actually, now that you guys are... but it actually had that initiative.
So do you want me to move back to where I was then?
How much movement did you use for your turn? You moved from like here.
20.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That was my whole turn. Then hang on.
No.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you got your full movement if you want, or you can fire at it if you want, or whatever you want to do, or use your full movement.
No, I will use my full movement, which should probably be about there.
Okay. So yeah,
that's about right.
when you spoke to it, it looked like it understood you, but it doesn't seem to be like following you or something like that. Escanor.
So, in case anyone else is actually paying attention to Saska, he looks nervous.
I'm going to move up 10 feet and then...
So wait, okay, let's just like... clarify what happened. So you saw the creature and you just said, "Hey, you over here," but do you tell your party like what's going on?
I'll probably say something like, "What the fuck is that?" as I'm backing up.
Shiraze faints because of the coarse language. No, I'm just kidding.
My word. Just because
never.
you're freaking out, I'm gonna get Jet in the initiative, and then you guys can ask him if you want him to do something. But and you also can give an action to your cat. Sorry, real quick. You want it to protect Shiraze? Or like
It is still in protect mode. That's correct.
All right, I'll say it can move to Shiraze if you want. Sorry. So whose turn is it? Escanor. You're just moving 10 feet up, or?
Yep, just moving 10 feet up and paying very close attention to the door.
Okay. Can you see its name on the turn order? Oh,
Nope.
thank God.
No.
Okay. I was like, what? So yeah, no one else can see this thing, but Sasuke, you see it go upstairs and out of sight.
Okay. Then I probably say, "Shit, it went upstairs."
And Natalia.
Well, Sasuke, what do you want to do? Are we chasing it?
He again looks nervous and says, I if you want, I have no idea what that thing was. It was tall, 4 arms, fangs, some kind of weird reptile spider. Sasuke has no idea what that is, right? No amount of nature roll is going to help there.
Knowledge planes.
Okay.
I will move here and hope to God that. So is this technically the edge of this room, and you're
Sorry,
covering
no.
the upstairs area?
Nope,
Oh,
this
okay.
is the whole thing. Just
Okay.
because no one walked in yet, but yeah, you can see that.
From here, well, I guess I can take a double move since I'm not going to use a standard.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to move up here, and I'm going to be kind of like looking at these people, and like first, like if I can tell, looking to see if it looks like anything's been done to their chests, and ask them if they know what the hell that was.
I think I forgot to say, but they're all gagged as well as tied up. But yeah, you can give me a perception check. Holy shit. Yeah, when you're taking a closer look at them, you notice that their clothes are kind of ripped in the center of their chest, and they have like marks on them that look like they've been
Injection mark?
Great.
Yeah.
Cool,
These
so it
things
injects
are
it young and they
pregnated.
And you'll notice that they're actually, now that you're getting close to them, they're all like they're all because I said they went quiet, right? So their eyes are all open, they're all looking at you, but none of them are moving at all. They're not even moving like a
Oh God, the babies are gonna come out soon. I want to run away
So
now.
I don't know if I'm describing it properly, but they're all like wide-eyed looking at you, like they want to. It looks like in their eyes you can see like they want to like scream or say something to you, but they're all like very still and not moving an inch. Like they're not even like shaking or anything. They're not moving at all. But they're like their eyes are like moving around, like they're trying to like. It looks like they're trying to say something or do something, but they can't. It appears.
Can I remove a gag from
Sure.
one's mouth, or would
Yeah.
that be a standard?
No, you can. Do
Okay, I'll remove a gag from one of.
Their mouth like remains open and nothing happens. Like you take the gag out and they're just kind of like frozen, but their eyes are like darting around and like panicked, but their face doesn't move an inch or anything.
Fun. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Shiraze.
Also, I can't really communicate all of that to anyone because no one else is in the house with me. So,
sensing that we might be going into battle soon, I'm just gonna go over to Escanor and offer him guidance. Obviously, I don't know what Natalia has seen. So, but since Sasuke made that very colorful statement, then I figure we're probably going to be going into combat very soon, so I just am giving Escanor guidance.
I accept.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Saska. Sorry, it's not really his turn, but Jet will be like, "What's going on? Do you need my help?"
So I'm gonna look at Shirase and say, "Did you want to explain to Jet as I go walking in?"
Yes.
And I'm gonna go to about right there, and I'm gonna look at Natalia and say, "It's upstairs."
So while he does that, then Shiraze turns to Jet and describes basically what she knows so far, that there was some kind of monster inside this cabin, but that we don't know what it is. And
So Saska described it as four-armed cross between a spider and a reptile with mandibles.
okay, so that would be how Shiraze would describe it to Jet.
I guess I'll give him another knowledge check to see if he can see what this is.
Could Shiraze assist? You know.
Ooh, yeah, sure. Where's his character sheet? Ooh, he definitely knows what this is now. When you describe it, he lets you know that this is a thing called a Zill, and they're quite nasty, and that they have the ability to paralyze you if they can get close to you, hit you, and you guys should be very careful about how you want to handle this. And sorry, Saska, what was your turn is done, or what are you doing exactly?
My turn is done. I know it's upstairs. I'm waiting for it to come downstairs.
So wait, do you have a ready to action? I missed it, sorry.
Yes, I'm in turret mode right now.
Okay. Jet will not look around. he'll actually move his head around, but he like as if he's looking, but he obviously can't see. And he asks you if everyone is around you guys, or did some of them already chase after the beasts?
Yes. Natalia and Saska have gone inside.
I'm just trying to read this spell quickly to see if he needs to see. It doesn't say he needs sight of you. So he will cast this. And he will shout. I don't know if you can probably hear, the walls are thin, that he is casting a spell and to allow its effects. Basically, don't resist it. So if you guys are willing. Oh, no more than 30 feet apart. Okay, well, he would have moved first. How much movement can I get here? So, per one willing creature per 3 levels. Okay, so what's his range from this? Okay, so basically, all right, I'll say Saska, you can get it. Escanor, Shirazane, and Saska, you're now all telepathically linked.
So, it says no two which can be more than 30 feet apart. She's closer to 30 feet than 30 feet to me.
Yeah, but she wasn't close enough to the spell to be linked, I think. Each creature linked to this linked to all others. Oh.
Technically, I don't think it works even doing them 3 because Saska isn't within 30 feet of Escanor and Shiraze. It says no 2 can be more than 30 feet apart. Means everyone needs to be within 30 feet of each other. not
this is
just
kinda
within
shit.
30 feet of Jet.
So have Jet say gather.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't cast this then. he'll advise you guys to back out of the house and regroup first.
Okay.
That's his turn. Escanor.
So did he shout that so they could hear him?
Yeah, he was shouting this. Because he asked Shiraze if anyone entered the house, and she let him know that 2 of them did, so he will
Okay.
show for them to get back and group up.
I'm going to move to here. And that's it.
Okay. Everyone in the house and Escanor, roll me perception check.
Jesus.
Natalia and Saskia, you hear from like upstairs. You hear like almost demonic kind of. Do any of you speak Infernal?
No.
Not without
Nope.
hex.
But yeah, you guys hear like. That's my best Infernal impersonation. And you hear like multiple things like get like land on the floor like you hear things like getting like jumping out like get like startled and like heading toward like the stairs. I guess you could tell. And Natalia, it'll be your turn. Nopes the fuck out.
Once I get out here, I will let everyone out here know what I saw about the people tied up.
Anything else?
Conversations had out of turn can be heard.
Yeah, you can speak quickly.
If she's letting us know, I would say that we should probably target the chest and just give them a mercy. They're gonna get away.
Cool. So Saskia from inside the house says, "Fuck the chest, burn the house."
Jeez.
I wanted to do that to begin with.
Well, wait till I get out, please.
There's a window right there. Go.
Is the window open by any chance?
It is closed, but it's not. Sorry, it's not like an actual. It's just like a hole in the wall. It's not like there's no like glass pane or anything. You could jump through it if you wanted to.
Okay.
Hold on. Weren't these houses already burned anyway?
It's damaged, but it's not like burnt to the ground. Like it looks pretty accurate to the map. Like it looks all like beat up and damaged.
Jet, prepare your fireball spell.
Right? That's what I'm thinking.
We have torches.
What are all your alignments who are just talking about burning some innocent people alive in this building? Real quick.
I am
Innocent.
They're already
people.
dead.
I am chaotic neutral.
Well, me coming out to relay the information was to kind of also figure out from Jet, like, is there anything we can do about it? Like, I'm pretty sure all the people tied up there are impregnated with this thing's yun, but they haven't burst out yet, so...
I can hear them. They're about to.
He lets you know that he's pretty sure that you guys need to bring them to like a cleric or something. He does not
I'll
have a spell.
ask him if he knows approximately how long it takes for like the babies to incubate. Like, do we have time to get them to a cleric?
That's a good question. I will allow another knowledge planes check to get that information. Anyone with the rank in it can attempt. Ooh. Yeah, Jed knows. Let me just get the precise answer. He says that you have about 24 hours from when they were implanted, so he doesn't know how long they've been implanted for at this point, but
Sure we
Yeah,
do,
I'm
'cause
pretty
I heard
sure.
them like
Yeah,
10 minutes ago.
And
Not even 10 minutes.
we're several
3 minutes.
days away from the nearest town.
Yeah, it took us like 2 days to get here.
Oh, by the way, Jet's not asking to save their lives. I was asking as the DM if you were just like ready to kill these people.
Yeah. But no, that's what I wanted to know though. Was there like basically any feasible way to even save them? Which
Maybe.
the answer is pretty much no, unless a cleric randomly pops.
And again, I'm referring to this as a mercy killing. They're gonna die anyway.
I mean, sure.
And they're gonna die
Liable.
painfully.
And none of us here have a way to.
All right, I just wanted to see if everyone was willing to give up on the people, okay? Yeah, you don't have to justify this to Jet. He will say, fireballs at the ready if you wanted to do it. But he's pretty sure, like, him just, like, burning the house won't kill the creatures. Like, they'll probably survive. So he's wondering if you guys just want to run, or do you want to fight these things, or what do you want to do?
I want to know from him also. I don't know if
I
he
wanna
needs
get out of
another
the
check
house.
to find this out. Is does killing the people kill the babies in them?
Ooh, that's a good question. He's pretty sure if the hosts are killed before the eggs are hatched, the babies will die.
All right. Well, I think we should at least like go coup de grace these poor souls before these things hatch out of. Unless
Jet-
anyone can magically like fucking re-roll cleric right now.
Jet will actually say, "Make sure you're out of the house. I'll kill them all." And he'll be like drawing like a circle of flame, getting ready to fireball this fucking house.
All right, Saska.
Jump,
yeah.
jump! It's not my turn. I keep
No, I
waiting
know,
for my
you-
turn. You get
Yeah.
We're now advising you to get out.
Okay, to tell you, you could.
I'm holding my turn until
Yeah, I'm
after Jet.
Okay. Saska,
Okay, I'll hop out this window.
give me an acrobatics check. Whichever one's on the dex. I can't remember if it's athletics or acrobatics. It's athletics, right, on dex? Give me the dex one.
Athletics
it's ac-
isn't a thing.
It's
Yeah,
not?
It's a feat. Yeah, it's a feat.
No.
Oh, thinking of 5e. Whoops.
Derp.
There's no
It's okay. I'm
dex. check?
sure I rolled high enough to get out.
Yeah, you did. I'm just surprised there's no dex.
And I will actually.
Acrobatics is dex based.
Oh, there's no strength one then? Weird. Okay. Yeah, you're
So I can get to about here.
okay.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
yeah, that's good.
No, what the?
Well, I was actually going to go over to Jet and lead Jet to the window and say, "There's a window 5 feet in front of me if you want to cast it through the window."
Oh, okay. You will. Yeah, if you can lead him to it.
Yep, I will lead him right. Yep, that's good enough. And I say 5 feet in front of you, there's a window. How far off the ground is it? I'll basically describe the dimensions. 5 feet in front of you, 2 feet up. Windows, 2 by 2.
Yep. He'll be able to aim it through there, and he'll cast his fireball into the
That's a good
house.
roll.
So as you tell
Actually,
him,
that's a heavy.
you like kind of point him in the right direction. He'll release this fiery ball he was charging up on the other turns, and you just hear this and this large fire.
I will actually
goes in the
mutter
house.
a prayer to Kala for the souls that just got incinerated.
Yeah, you don't hear any screams or anything, but you smell burning flesh, and the house has caught fire, and it's starting to like collapse in on itself because it's all made of wood. And
Okay. I will actually say, Your Majesty, can you please step back behind me just in case these things start coming through the window? I'd like them to attack me and not you.
yeah, he takes the rest of his movement on his turn, and Shiraze, it's your turn. This building's on fire. Yeah.
Okay, I'm literally waiting for them to come through the window. I'm in turret mode again.
For right now, I'm just going to go total defense.
You are in total defense. Escanor, I need you to make me a reflex save as the fire spreads quickly to this wooden thing you're on. Roll me a d6.
Just /R D6.
Mm-hmm. /R space d6. Yeah, so you were trying to get ready at the door, and then there's fireballs being thrown, and there's buildings going up in fire, and you're trying to get out of the way, but you got some heavy armor clunking you down. So you take 4 points of fire damage, but you can move out of it now if you want.
Let's move right there.
Okay, so just to be clear, this is all on fire. Everything on wood is on fire and burning. And at this point, as the building's on fire,
Come out and face us, aberrations.
oh shit.
I had to say something.
Oh god, there's so many!
Would they have taken any damage from this?
Yeah, I need to get their HP bars in there. Let me just roll their HP real quick. Let me just make sure I got this centered. Let me zoom in a bit. There we go. Where's the character sheet? I'm talking to myself, right? Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh.
So
Yeah.
you guys can't see this rolls. Oh my lord, okay.
No.
At least Jet fucked him up with a fireball.
Yeah. I will
And you have an
roll-
initiative roll for Jet?
He's on there, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Thank you.
Can you see their HP bars and everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wish they had taken some damage from the fireball.
They are. I need to roll
Oh,
their
okay.
saves. Take off the talk to myself thing. Alright. What's their saves like? Bam, bam, bam. 2 fail, 1 passes for half damage.
There's only 3. There's
four.
4
Sorry.
on the map.
Sorry, I forgot.
Hey, no meta.
So 2 take half, 2 take full. Two look badly injured. And the other 2 are going to take half. This fireball did some work.
Thank Jet.
Sweet.
All right.
I give Jet the Buddy Christ thumbs up.
And he doesn't see that, so
I'm going to say this building's like half intact, so they still have to walk to the door to get out or break through this wall maybe. Which sounds like a real thing they would do. Okay, so they're going to just bust down this wall because they're pissed you just killed their babbies. So this one's going to slice at the wall with 2 short swords.
Attacks.
Just going to break through. How much speed does this guy have? Rutrow. It's going to go right up to Jetty Boy.
No, not yet.
But he used up his attack to break out of here. This guy's gonna be pissed too. He's gonna break down this wall as well. He's gonna claw it. Ooh, nat 1. But he does get more than that. He has 4 arms. So he's gonna be able to break through this wall. But he's gonna be stuck here, just right out here with that nat 1, I guess. Kind of fumbled a bit.
Does he break his arm, maybe?
No.
Breaks your arm.
Natalia, these creatures are on fire, flaming red insectoid things. And they look like they're
She's
trying to
piecing
kill...
out, right?
They're trying to kill the guy who just murdered their babbies with some fire.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Sorry, I got a pissed off Babby too. Okay, so I guess move here. This seems very much a necklace.
Yeah. Ooh. 85.
You actually probably still have the other ones, right? They last for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones were supposed to last for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but I'll say maybe she wanted the effect, maybe? Or maybe she's
Okay,
just...
my bad.
I don't know. I didn't think it would still be up, so I went with it again.
Yeah, we'll say it wasn't, just because it's more fun this way. So you push the necklace into your chest again, and you get all... So actually what happens is... So Natalia doesn't have, like, vampire fangs, right?
Correct. I don't technically have, like, fangs, maybe, like, slightly larger, sharper, like, incisors, but not, like, full-on fangs.
Okay. So basically what happens when you push this in, your veins become, like, more pronounced, like, if anyone's, like, looking, I guess. People will be able to see, like, your veins are, like clearly pronounced on all of your, like, your arms and stuff. And you actually have, like, full-on fangs, like super long ones, that just, like, start growing out of your mouth. Your eye color turns, like, a red color, and as this is all happening, I don't know exactly how this happens, but a swarm of bats kind of appears out of nowhere and is just, like, swarming around you, and you get mechanically you get temporary HP equal to your level.
Okay, so 6 extra temp HP.
Yeah, so effectively these bats are providing, like, buffer from damage. It basically is the idea.
Okay. Okay, well, now I'm going to attack that one.
Go for it. Ooh. You also, as your fangs enlarge, you also get a bite attack. So you can automatically hit with a 1d6 plus your strength mod.
You seriously, you want to bite that?
If you want to, you don't have to. Yeah, so you slash
Oh, wait.
it. Oh,
I'm sorry, I mistyped there. It should be 12.
your strength is plus 12?
No, I mean
Oh.
the total should be 12. 5 plus 7.
Oh. Okay, so your strength mod is 7. Yeah.
64 points of damage.
Yeah, so you slash it twice, and it looks like it's about to survive the hits, but then you take a bite out of it and drain its life, and it falls to the ground dead. Oh, sorry, did you have anything else?
So I wanted to clarify this. Are you able... Oh, no, I think I took my... No, nothing else.
Okay.
Nothing else. I'm done.
Ooh, this one hasn't gotten out of the house yet, so it will want to do so. Easy peasy. It steps out of here. You have reach, right? But I don't think it knows that. So it's just going to walk up to here. Up to you, because it saw you slay its other ones. So you can take an attack of opportunity if you want on it.
Oof.
And both of those miss. Roll me a D100 as you net one your other. Actually, sorry, roll me 2 D100s. Okay, roll me another one. Yeah, so as you drop your blade, it seems like your reflexes are like faster and you like catch it. So like, you know that, I don't know if you've ever seen those scenes where people like drop a bottle and then someone like catches it before it hits the ground, but it like fell a bit.
Yeah.
So that's basically what happens. Your blade drops and then you catch it before it hits the ground.
Nice.
Shiraze.
Alright, so Shiraze is going to move up here. And she is concerned about Jet. So she is going to
he's in a
cast
little bit
her
of trouble.
Vortex.
Cast what?
Ward Hex. It's the one that gives +2 to AC or resistance to bonus.
And it's a 2 deflection bonus to AC and a 2 resistance bonus on saving throws.
Is
Yeah,
this,
but it only lasts until one of the 2 is used, so you don't actually get to use both.
Is this a range?
Yeah.
Okay, I just don't see a distance on it. Okay, whatever. it's fine. I believe you. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's it for me.
This one's going to... So I'm going to say that because these have broken down this wall, it's going to... this one has a longbow in 2 of its hands, and it's going to reposition.
Fuck.
Who can it see? It sees the spellcaster.
Does it have the correct feet?
I was gonna say, it's on fire. Can it actually shoot the bow?
Yeah, it's not like mechanically on fire. It's just flare.
Well, I also want to make sure it has the feet that they can fire into melee.
Does it have the feet?
Because if not, it takes a -4.
Let's see, what feats does this boy have? He does not have the feet, so he takes -4s on that.
It's
But
got 2 longbows?
Yeah, he has 4 arms. So he still hits Jet. Oh wait, you gave him some protection. Didn't
He has
you?
+2 to AC.
Yeah, this did not help him. He is not an AC boy. He takes 6 points of damage. Not much. Jesus, this damage sucks on this bow. He takes 2 solid hits, but that may interrupt his spell next turn. He goes next. Ooh, what did you want to do here?
So just to let you know, Sasuke is going to advise that he steps back between Natalia and I.
Yeah, he'll 5-foot step back and get out of melee with these 2. And do you guys want his help to split XP, or do you think you guys can take these down?
Well, I mean, he already fired balls, so isn't he already?
True.
He's already in it.
True. Okay. He'll throw it up polymorph on this one here. Fortitude. Fail. This one is a small little bunny with 1 HP. Sasuke.
I mutter a quick thank you to him because now I can shoot my bow. Unless the bunny wants to take attacks of opportunity.
No, this
against
bunny
me.
is hopping around, very confused.
Okay, so again, I get an additional D8 plus 8 to the first attack. Well, if it hits. And I'm shooting the one with the longbow.
Yeah, you bring it down. You don't need to do additional damage. You hit it, and it falls,
Nah, yeah. I'm sure it's
screeching
pretty
in
dead.
pain as its dying corpse is in the fire. Escanor.
I'll move up to assist Natalia on defeating her foe. I'll be using guidance as well.
Okay. Oh my lordy.
Yeah, he's a Cuisinart now.
You're actually gonna kill this thing outright. Jesus, I thought this was gonna be a little bit harder. Maybe the fireball helped a lot there, but yeah, you guys take them all down. I assume you want to kill this bunny hopping around.
I don't know. I look at Shiraze. I say, "You want to get some action in here? You could hit it with your dagger."
I'm gonna go bite it.
Jet will know you that this spell is permanent, so if you want, you can just torture this thing forever as a small bunny.
Question.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on. Can we read its mind?
Wait, was the kill thing before that? Don't matter. Did you actually want to kill it before he says this?
I was not actually gonna bite
I
it.
was literally gonna pick it up and throw it into the fire.
Okay, yeah, Escanor can say this before you decide to throw it in the fire. Do you want to do that?
I'll look at Jet since he's the one that polymorphed it and asked him if he knows if we can still read its mind.
It's a good question. He
We'll
looks at
offer to
you-
bandage him.
he
I have
looks
a
at
wand.
you-
I could just,
Okay, I make that gesture where you like nod your head and move your hand, and
Oh, you
Well-
bandaged Jet?
yeah, he took damage.
Yeah, he thanks you profusely. As he's contemplating the question of can you read a polymorphed being's mind? Let me read polymorph for a second.
And does he want to? It is an extraplanar creature.
Yeah, he definitely would want to if you can do this.
So I'm just so you know, I'm doing the wand in order. I'm healing Saska first, and then Jet, and then
And then who?
Thank you. The 15 will take
Escanor.
care of me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
are you doing one each?
yeah, one each. So basically,
Yeah, Jet's
were you
full
more
HP.
wounded than that?
Yeah, but I'm probably okay.
Okay. I was gonna say I can hit you again if you need it.
Yeah, I'm only down 4. One rest will take care of that.
I was gonna say Natalia's feeling more connected to her heritage, but she didn't take any damage anyway, so you don't have to worry about healing her.
I kind of figured that with the whole Fanes and bat thing, so
Oh yeah, there's just a random swarm of bats circling her still.
Yeah, I'm looking
I
up
guess you
going,
can
what the
dismiss
hell?
these if you want.
I'm gonna play with them.
Okay. They're just like kind of like chattering and like flying around you. Like it looks like they're trying to protect you.
Feed the rabbit to them.
You could do that.
Can we please get an answer to my question?
I'm trying to look
before
up.
we read
Give
it?
me a second.
No, I'm saying this to
If it's a language barrier, I can also cast tongue.
So yeah, Jet's like thinking about this, and you guys are all healing up and talking about this. And as you're doing this, I need to see. Oh, I closed this.
Well, I'm also searching the bodies.
Yes. What do they have on that? That's a good question. Give me a perception check as you search these corpses.
Dude, I'm not even gonna try anymore. This is stupid.
Yeah, so Sasuke, you see, there's, oh wait, which one was in the fire? That one you can't really check out. I think the one with the bows is in the fire.
Yeah, the one with the
but
bows is in the fire.
The two that were out here and the one rabbit. So the two that are out here, you see has two just regular short swords, nothing special about them. and I will say what other stuff they had on them. I'll let you know later, because right now I'm trying to figure this other thing out. But they would just have like miscellaneous, like maybe some gold or on them or something like that, but nothing like crazy. But as you guys are talking, give me another set of perception checks, because I assume those are perception checks to check the bodies or whatever. Ooh, this is weird. Okay, so as you guys were checking out the bodies, doing some healing, Saska and Shiraza, you notice that the cute little bunny hopping around starts to become less visible. It looks like a little bit transparent-ish. Do you want to do anything about that?
Should we kill it before it, like, goes back to its plane or something?
I kick it.
Roll
No,
me...
literally, I kick it.
Okay, roll me an attack roll. What's your strength mod?
4.
Are you trying to do non-lethal?
I'm trying not to meta, but out of character, I'm trying to interrupt whatever it's doing.
So are you non-lethally doing that, or?
No.
Okay, roll me a D100. Ooh, so your foot kind of like passes through it as you tried to kick it. Did anyone else want to try anything else? Well, as you see Saska's foot like phase through.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it.
Oh shit! Roll me a D100.
What the fuck is this doing? Sorry.
Roll me a D100. Oh yeah, you murdered the bunny.
Guess it's a moot point.
Sorry, I know you wanted to read its mind, but I don't want that thing like teleporting back to its fucking homeland or something and like sending more to come back at us. Like, would have been sweet to read its mind, I agree, but it's not worth the risk. I don't know what the fuck it was doing, but I'm not letting it do it.
Yeah, Jet lets you know, like, I was trying to let you guys go in like turns, but Jet would have let you know that it looked like it was shifting back to the ethereal plane, probably.
Yeah, like, that's practical. We don't want it to get away, so...
That would have been nice to know before we started the fight.
What, that they could do that?
Yeah, fucking Jet. I kick Jet.
Jesus!
Did you actually say that? Whoever was like complaining about not knowing that?
That was Jose.
Or is that just memeing? Because you can say it if you want. I just want to know if you are saying it. Sorry, was that a yeah?
We should probably...
Yeah, I would have not said it like meanly. I would have just said, "Oh, that would have been nice to know."
Yes. Sorry, these facts are coming to me. It was a bit of a hectic situation. I didn't really know what was going on.
I understand, my prince. I mean, no disrespect.
No offense taken, but I do see the frustration. I wish I could have learned more from the creature.
Saska suggests that, you know, unless we want an outbreak of these Zill, we might want to check the rest of the town. House to house kind of thing.
Yeah.
Question: If this is a meta thing, you can let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Do we? So is it able to cast on its own in polymorph, or was something summoning it back?
You can roll a check for that. Do you have knowledge planes? You can ask Jet.
I'll ask you.
Anyone with knowledge planes can roll. Where's his? He's got pretty good knowledge. Oh, Shiraze. Ooh, actually, you beat him. Shiraze, you were like, oh shit, I actually did remember reading about these things. You will know that, yeah, when you're polymorph, you shouldn't be able to phase back. Probably. You're not 100% sure, but it probably can't do that. It should probably lose all its abilities when it's polymorphed. And Jet knows how this spell works, so actually he will. I'll just put it in chat so you guys can read it, and then he'll describe it. So I believe it says they do lose all their abilities, right? You can change the subject to if the form of the subject would assume. Actually, does it say they lose their abilities? Oh, it had to make a will save. If it fails, it loses its extraordinary, supernatural, and spell-like abilities. And loses its ability to cast spells on both. Basically loses its shit if it fails its will save. So he'll let you know that. He'll let you know that there's a chance that it could still have retained its special properties, but it's unlikely since he's a very powerful caster.
I'll just express my concern then that, we're either being watched or there's other beings around that are watching this happen.
So what's the game plan? Did you guys want to go?
We should search the town.
I have a spell that will allow me to detect these, I believe, but I don't have it prepared. I need a full night's rest to prepare it.
It was getting kind of late.
Anyone know?
We also don't know how long ago it impregnated these things. A full night could end up meaning they attack us. So, I mean, there's that chance too.
We wait a whole day, we come back to town, and there's 50 of these things.
So those are adult Zills. You know they do not age instantly. They would be baby Zills if that were true, but yeah.
Who's a cute little baby Zill?
Yeah,
Maybe
cute until they burrow into your chest.
Maybe you could tame them and make Zill mounts.
Right?
Walk over here real quick.
Do they have wings?
Yeah.
'Cause if they have wings,
Let's make
we
an
gotta keep them
army
away
of
from fucking...
Zills.
Someone's over here to make an attempt to see if their chests have exploded over here. Or is that visible?
Yeah.
Are they still on fire?
So this building's on fire.
I'm talking about the other people out here.
Yeah, this building's like slowly burning down and whatever. But yeah, as Escanor walks over here, yeah, you can see this guy's chest has exploded.
So, like, theoretically, if there's explodey chest people dead recently, there should be babies around here somewhere.
Maybe. It's a good thought process.
Unless they were, like, all portaled back.
Since you're bringing up this point, I'll give you another knowledge planes. You're asking good questions. Yeah, with your combined checks, you will know that you guys are like, damn, we forgot all the stuff we were reading about them, and those facts are slowly coming as you're asking these probing questions. You will know that typically the little babbies will like to phase, like you saw how that rabbit was phasing. The babies usually, that's the first thing they learn is they phase back home to grow up.
Well, so at least we don't have to deal with an army of babies, but that means a bunch are probably back home. Let's hope they don't fucking come back here.
I mean, I don't want to guide you guys too much, but are you guys wondering like why these things are even here?
Yeah. But
I
I just
mean,
don't know
that's
how we would
kind of
figure
where my
out why they're here.
Mhm.
I think
head.
we should explore the rest of the town.
Also, is there a way for Jet to commune this back to magically, like back to?
I have a wand of message.
Message is
You
short.
have to, yeah, and I think you have to be able to see your target.
Yeah, message sucks.
I'm just saying, if he's got like some,
Yeah,
uber secret method of royalty.
He's checking his spell books if he has anything long distance.
My next question is there anything that would like attract or draw these types of creatures?
That is a great question. With your already rolled checks, I'll say you can know this. They are usually drawn to like, so they're like lawful evil kind of creatures.
Okay.
You know they're extraplanar, so they have the ability to phase in and out between their home ethereal plane and this plane, but it's not really common that they're hanging out here. So either something called them here, summoned them here. Maybe they're drawn to something. Maybe something going
Like
on.
an
maybe.
evil action, or
maybe, yeah, that could be it as well. Maybe they're drawn to some sort of evil thing that happened, or some super evil event, or something that they sensed on their plane and they came to check it out. These are all possible things that maybe drew
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Would any evil actions draw them? So, could actions of chaotic evilness draw a lawful evil creature?
Yeah, it's possible.
So I'll just be curious and musing to the rest of the group. I wonder if our followers of was it Azrael?
Mm-hmm.
That was the
That
if
is
they've
the god of
been through
chaos.
here wreaking some havoc, because they were obviously chaotic evil. These people who are following.
I mean, you
Well,
spoke
at
with
least
the god of chaos as well. Maybe.
yeah, we spoke with the god.
Well, we did, use charm monster on a Pegasus.
That wouldn't.
It's not
Yeah, that
fucking evil.
That action wouldn't draw these things. You would know that they're actually really smart, and their main like goal is usually just like repopulation. Like they just want to like their
reproduce.
view. Yeah, like their view on like humanoid, like humans are like they're just vessels for their children, basically. Like they don't like.
It just
yeah.
It just seems weird to Saska that this entire they attacked an entire town. I mean, this Wee Grove, it's not like a village, right? It's like a town, right?
Yeah, it's like
a city almost.
It's not as big as a city, but it's like a small town. It's like maybe population
But like
1,000.
would these would I mean, we didn't see these things using anything that would have like done the damage to the buildings and the smoke and the fire that we saw.
That is true. You see smoldering and fire damage.
You did say that these things are drawn to something that was done by evil.
Not like specifically. Like they're pretty ambivalent. Like they're not like, oh, we sensed evil, we will go. They're like really smart. So like maybe they could have came here on a whim. They could have came here because they saw some shit going down. They wanted to maybe make babies with stuff, or
that's what I was getting at.
So-
is they're reacting to what had happened here?
it's
So
possible,
maybe
but it's
they
also
weren't the first
possible that
ones
they
here.
didn't. It's not like 100% either way. Like it's possible. It's
Right.
possible. Yeah.
My thoughts were like it could have been some sort of other shit going down, some battle going down in this town, and these things used it as an opportunity to just like pop in and grab a few stragglers and survivors or whatever and make some fucking babies.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with my thought process, is that they just came in and saw an opportunity after the fact.
That's not what Saska's thinking.
Or even during.
I was wondering, we're talking about getting a message. Could Saska possibly get a message to the mayor of that other city that was close to this one? Because if this town has fallen, what's to stop creatures from attacking the next town?
That is true. You did kill the Zills if you thought they were the ones who attacked the town, though. So there's
We
that.
killed some Zills.
That's also true. But just quickly, while Escanor was asking for some magical means to contact Prontera, Jet lets you know he does know of a way to do this, but it may not work. He can scry on his family, either his brother or the king, reliably because he knows them and he has some of their stuff or whatever. And then he could cast message through the scrying to talk, send a message that they could reply to. But it's a not 100% guaranteed chance he could do it. So you could keep trying every day. But
is there
What
anything
can
I
help
can
him succeed?
That's what I was gonna say. Could I give him guidance to help him succeed?
I don't think that'll help. Does it? Can you put guidance in the chat again? Does it just give you +1 to any roll, or is it specific on any single attack, saving throw, or skill check? Let's see. Does it need a skill check? No. It's just a straight percentage chance per caster level. He has a chance to cast a message through his scrying. He lets you know.
What about?
Yeah, actually, he has a pretty good chance to do it. He lets you know. What is this? Prayer. Weapon attacks, save, skill checks. No, yeah, this one.
Skill check, yeah.
He actually knows that he can probably reliably do this. Actually, I didn't know it was this easy to do. Not easy, but. So yeah, he lets you know he can try and do this. It may take 2 or 3 tries, but he can probably do it. He lets you know that Prontera probably wouldn't be sending any troops here, though. So he doesn't know what do you want to send a message back about?
More like a warning, basically keep them informed about the situation so that they know, hey, there's some stuff going down.
He says he's not worried. He says that if you guys want, he'll do it, but he's pretty sure Prontera could not let anything close to this even happening.
Well, but there are other concerns too that Saska brings up. This many dead people leads to, lots of carrion eaters and plague and disease. I mean, if this is an entire town of dead people, that's a lot of yuck going around.
Just kind of look at Saska and say, even more reason for us to press on and get to Geffen.
The thing is, and I wouldn't be saying this directly to Jet, I would just be kind of sort of talking in veiled code, I guess, just saying, keeping in mind what Jay has charged us to do. He probably should know that, the city, that what's happened to this city.
Give me a... You're gonna give me a check to see how well you can disguise your speech to, get this across without... Or with people understanding what you're saying and Jet not understanding what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, give me whatever's higher. Your bluff or disguise or sleight of hand. Any of these checks, maybe. Not sleight of hand, sorry. Not sleight of hand. Bluff or disguise. I'll let you use disguise.
Damn.
Okay, so everyone doesn't know what the hell you're talking about, including Jet. No one knows what you're saying. Well, you're like, Jay wanted us to do, the thing, right, guys? And, everyone's like, what are you talking about?
Can anybody sense motive to see if they can figure out what
No, there's no way they can understand what you're saying.
I'm talking in sign language and spelling it out literally.
No one speaks sign language. It hasn't been invented yet.
I cast tongues so they can understand.
I'll just reiterate, it's probably something that, at the very least, your kingdom should know, that essentially this entire town has been ravaged, and now we're finding creatures that can phase in and out of this plane, and presumably, though I may be just guessing, they're harvesting remaining bodies to create more offspring.
I appreciate the concern, but there were only 4 of them. I see no others, and we dealt with them quite handily. My fireball did most
I
of the work.
understand that you can't see them, my prince, but there are plenty of dead bodies around here with cavities in their chest.
I agree that Prontera should be made aware of these, but this area isn't really in our jurisdiction, so I mean, I'm not going to waste my spells to contact Prontera on this matter unless you think it's really urgent, but they will...
Saska's going to speak up and say, so we've decided that we're going to... that our other errands take precedence and we're going to move on? We don't want to explore the rest of the city?
I suggest we hurry to Geffen. We can't save the world. It's not like we're meant to solve every little town's problems. Clearly this was a tragedy for this town, but I don't think 4 Zills took this town out. I think something else is afoot here, so...
I don't say anything, but I do wince, and am slightly annoyed by his comments.
He doesn't notice because he doesn't see your visual reaction if you don't make any sound, so he just talks as if you guys are like in agreement, but he doesn't really know.
So I just want to explain Saska's thinking here. The prince is, while he's a prince, he's not really he's a passenger along for the ride, so his opinion is valued, but the rest of everyone else's opinions are more valued, so he's going to look at everyone else and see what they want to do.
Okay, yeah, you guys can decide that later, but do you want to do experience real quick, or do you want me just to type it in Discord? I don't know if anyone has to go. It's 10 o'clock.
We can do experience real fast, but I do need to go soon.
Okay, I'll do experience real quick if you want to stick around just for that, quickly.
Yeah.
So what did you guys kill? The mimics. Is someone writing this down, or do you want me to write it down?
Yep, I'm going to type it in XP and...
Okay. 3 mimics, 1,200 each. So 1,200 times 3 for all the mimics. I will post later the random loot you would have found from searching these things. The Zills, 2,400 each. So 4 of them. So 2,400 times 4. Though that amount is going to be divided with Jet, though, because he helped a lot with that.
Okay. I'm with you so far.
Am I forgetting anything for combat? I think that's all you guys fought, right?
Yeah, that's all we fought. I mean, do we get XP for killing the people inside?
No. They were not a threat to you, so you don't get experience. But I'll calculate that for like killing the eggs and stuff for story XP. So for roleplay, 200 each for you. And for the story stuff you guys have done so far, you guys can take 1,500 each for progressing the story so far in your probing questions and figuring stuff out.
I have 3,080 XP each.
Okay, I came up with more than that.
Ruh-roh.
Jess is doing her checks right now.
Well, so the 9,600 divided by 5 is 1,920 plus 3,600. All of that divided by 4 is 1,380 plus 200 each for RP, and then plus 1,500 is 3,008.
I got what Jaeger got. Because, so, the 1,200 times 3, that is 3,600. You divide that by 4, that's 900 each. The 2,400 times 4 Zills is 9,600. You divide that by 5, you get 1,920 each. And then plus 200 each for RP and 1,500 each for story.
Yep. Did my math twice. 45-20.
Okay. I
think what I was just gonna say. I think what happened is you were adding the 1920 and then dividing that by 4.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'm
right.
confusing
I
things
am.
with Jet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I want to give him experience because he might actually level from all this stuff. So yeah.
Okay, well, I have to go.
Yeah. Sorry.
Have a good night, Bella.
Have a good night. Yeah, just so you guys know, I'll post the loot you found on the Zills. And I don't know if anyone said they searched the mimics. I think you did. But if you didn't, whatever. I'll just tell you what you can find from those later.
All right.
Total experience, I got 27,521.
How close are
Same.
you leveling?
Well, 27,520. The next level's
Not even close.
35,000. Yeah.
Okay. Good
Hey, do I get
game.
XP for the recap?
Yeah. Sorry, take an extra 200. Good recapping.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
All right. Well.